Welcome back, everybody. This might be a flight. This might not be a flight. This might be a Telegram exclusive. We'll see how long it lasts. Soviet Russian Bear is still here. So is Drago, Bosnic. And we've got a different kind of game for you guys today. We're going flying. And we're gonna go flying in the classic U-crop training flight simulator type thing called Liftoff. Not affiliated. This is not a commercial. Hi guys, you want to say something? Oh, you're muted still. Hold on. I muted you before we started. Hold on. There we go. Now you're unmuted. Sorry guys. Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome. This is why we're testing this stuff. All right. So here we are. This is the abandoned building construction place, and we're gonna go for a little flight with this racing FPV drone. Show you people what this can do. We've already exceeded the limit allowed here. Guys, Drago, you wanna tell us your experience when you came over and tried this when you were in Belgrade?
Yeah, I have to say I was much better than you. Jokes aside, jokes aside, it's pretty hard to fly these things. You need some time to get accustomed to the controls and to get the feel of it. And yeah, I mean, it probably would take you a few days to fly. Not the game. The game you can like do it in a day or in a few hours, but the real thing, I mean, to become a good drone pilot or drone controller or operator, whatever it's called, because the pilot is not really the.
No, it is, yeah. Because if you're flying the Mavic type things, then you're a drone operator. But now, like if you're flying these FPV, you're a pilot. Like in my distinction of the two terms, because like here you're actually flying, you know what I mean? There you're telling the drone where to go. Like that's the difference.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because like here you actually have to understand flight and motion and aerodynamics and stuff.
Yeah, it makes sense. So yeah. I mean, as I said, it takes some time to get accustomed to it, but once you do, you can do a lot of very interesting things.
Bear?
Like find that leopard that you always wanted to find, and see its how its fire control systems are working and its detection systems and stuff like that.
Bear, have you ever flown any aircraft? Like a drone or a plane or a helicopter? Even in a video game?
Well, in a video game, yes, but in real life, no.
And do you think you could fly a drone?
Well, yeah, I could, but I've never tried.
I'm gonna have to get you this game or another game that we're gonna maybe also try called Kamikaze FPV to show you the other kind of FPV flying, because like as long-time subscribers will know, and as people who are in the drone thing will notice, I often wear this Team Black Sheep shirt because Team Black Sheep are one of the original FPV drone people. Long before it was cool to hit tanks and people with FPV drones, we were practicing to fly and not kill people and actually avoid hitting things, like I'm doing now, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
I've flown drones before. I got a drone from Temu as a gift, and I've flown it for a couple of days, and then it broke down for some reason because I kept hitting things. I don't know why. It might be because of my amateurish experience flying drones before.
Listen, when you're getting into drones, like from personal experience, we tapped that a little bit too hard. What was I gonna say? Yeah, when you're getting into drones, if you're gonna go for the Temu cheaper option, you're not gonna get the full experience. As in, like you're like the stuff there that's like needs to be better, that isn't as good as it should be, and then it breaks up. Like the drone fails much quicker.
Yeah, yeah, makes sense.
Who is the guy?
That's supposedly me. Oppa.
The Greeks will understand what oppa means.
But as an actual civilian drone pilot, I really am interested in what the, let's say, specifications of that like Russian Vandal drone and the other Russian standard issue FPV drones. What like their KV are for the motors, what the PID settings are for the controllers, and so on and so forth. As I've outlined in some of the posts on Telegram recently, I found out I've been flying FPV for 10 years, which is quite a while. So back in the day when you started flying FPV, you couldn't just, pick up a set that was already built and ready to fly. You had to like know how to program it. You had to know how to like how the transmissions would get affected by flying in urban environments, how like trees affect transmissions, what frequencies are good for what environments, and so on and so forth. So yeah, FPV much more complicated than people think.
Yeah, and we want to urge the Serbian military to talk to you about how to set up a much better organization of, or a branch in this case, of the Serbian military that's going to be dealing only with drones.
Yeah.
And,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
Are you done, Soviet Bear? Because it's late where you are. Are you had enough for today?
Yeah, I'm a little bit sleepy.
Let me go land this, and then we'll call this a very short little flight.
I'm a little bit sleepy, sorry.
No worries. Here we go. We landed. All right. Where is my windows? And then I need to come here. And then I need to come here. No, I need to come here. Thank you, guys.
No explosion. Boo.
That was a little 8-minute short preview of some future flights, maybe. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. This might be only for Telegram, might be for YouTube as well. All right, Drago, Bear, see you later.
See you later. До свидания.
До свидания.